Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome in. Big B here from MoneyLoadNation.com, your home for everything MoneyLoad. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is time. It is time. It is about that time. It is time. It is time. It is time. Who is ready for some NFL football? Well, it's back. It's back. NFL football is back here with the Week 1 NFL predictions. Man, I can't wait for this moment, man. I missed doing these a lot last year. I miss doing here, predicting all these games. Many things on YouTube. It was so much fun. And now we get to do it again for 18 more weeks straight. This is 18, 19, 20, maybe 20 some weeks. So this is gonna be amazing. So every Wednesday, it's gonna be a taste of joy. It's gonna feel amazing, bringing back all these games, and it's just what we do here. This is the main part of the YouTube channel. So yeah, this is what we do. All right. So before I get into the Week 1 predictions, one, make sure you guys go join the Fantasy Football League. We can do the fan. I don't think we're gonna have enough players to do the Fantasy Football League, so we can do a fantasy pick'em. I'll put that out. Fantasy Pick'em League. You guys can join us. See who gets the best record out of all four of us. And then yeah. And then one, make sure you guys like, do subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll do whatever you have to do. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the moment that we all been waiting for. Wait, changing this Week 1 prediction. So let's get it. All right, so the first prediction of the 2023 to 24 season, we're going to start over here like we always do. It is Jacksonville going into Indianapolis. I'm not going to lie, I'm picking Jacksonville obviously, but I think they're going to kick their ass. I don't really expect this game to be close even at all. Even with the new offense that the Colts have, they're not going to be ready for Jacksonville. They're not going to be ready for it. Whatever Indy has, whatever Indy has, they're not going to be ready for Jacksonville. What's coming up next? Um, I gotta go 31-12 here. I think this game is going to be boring. I don't really expect this game to be good at all. I don't really expect it to be interesting. I think this game is just going to be Jacksonville kicking their asses for at least 45 minutes, and I'll be right back because I'm going to go shut my blinds because it's too light here. All right, I'm back. Well, that makes it a little bit better. I mean, you can still see sunlight, but it's a little bit better. But in my opinion, Jacksonville wins. Jacksonville wins 31-12 at an absolute ass kicking. All right, next up, this is one of the harder picks of the week for me. Is Cincinnati going into Cleveland? I mean, I can see either team winning. I think the Bengals have a better roster, but Cleveland at home can really help them out here. I don't know. I guess I'll go with the Bengals, but this is risky because I don't think Joe Burrow. Well, who question? We don't know. We don't know if Joe Burrow's playing. That basically defines this game for me if Joe Burrow is playing. But I'm going with the Bengals here, 26-24. I'm expecting this game to be close. I'm expecting this game to be fun to watch. But at the end of the day, I'm rolling towards the Bengals. I'm going to go 26-24. And the only reason why I'm picking them is because I trust them more. All right, next up we have Houston at Baltimore. Yeah, I'm sorry, Houston, but once again, I think this is another ass kicking. Even though Houston is don't matter the fact Houston is getting better. You know, their team's not gonna be as bad as last year. They're not gonna be as bad. But I think they're playing it. I think this is a really tough matchup for the Houston Texans in Week 1. You're going into Baltimore. I think it's just tough. I think this is a pretty obvious pick here. I'm gonna go the Ravens. Let's go 30-13. 30-13. I got the Ravens. I got the Ravens over the Texans. All right, next up, another tough pick here is Vegas at Denver. I mean, going back and forth with this pick, but I'm leaning towards Denver. It's because they're at home. I feel it. Plus, they have a new coach running their offense. I don't think the only thing that convinces me with Denver, the only thing I worry about them is their offense. Is their offense going to be efficient as it was? Not efficient as it was last year because their offense was terrible last season. But they do have a new head coach, and I think Russell Wilson's going to have some type of a backtrack season, right? Like we all know he's probably going to do better. I'm gonna go Denver 23-20. This game should be close. By the end of the day, I'm leaning towards Denver. All right, next up, and this is the probably one of the more entertaining games of the week, is Miami at LA. LA Chargers, not the Rams. But anyway, like I said, this game's gonna be close. I think both offenses are better than both defenses. So I do think this game is going to be very high scoring. It's going to be very good, but I'm leaning towards the Chargers, and I'm picking them 30-27. It's going to be a shootout. We don't have to worry about that. 30-27. I'll take the Chargers here to win this one, but this is kind of risky. Miami, I think their defense is slightly better than the Chargers, so I think they can go at them with their defense and try to force them to play this game. But I'm gonna go with the Chargers here, 30-27. Should be a hell of a game though. All right, next up we have Monday Night Football is the Bills at the Jets. Another tough pick. Just realized this week there's just been a whole bunch of you see all these games. There's just really been a lot of tough picks this week. Anyway, Bills at the Jets. Something's telling me the Jets are gonna win, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Bills. 25. I'm gonna go 25. 25-21. I would pick the Jets here if I'm being honest. I think the Jets do have a key. I think the Jets do have the keys to win against Buffalo. But the only reason why I'm not picking the Jets is because we don't know what we're gonna get out of the New York Jets here. We already know we're getting out of the Bills. The Bills basically kept the same team. We don't know what we're getting from the Jets though. So I know the Jets roster is really good, but I just think that the team that we're more capable of knowing, and that's the Buffalo Bills. And I think how clutch they are. Both of these two teams are like equally matched. But when I go to stuff like clutchness and who makes the right plays at the right time, I think that's going to be Buffalo. So I'll take them with a narrow win over New York. All right, next up, it's probably the best matchup this week is the Lions going into the Chiefs. Okay, I have a long story with this game. I have a long story. If you talked to me recently, it's a long story. Lions, I think they can win this game, but I am not picking that to happen. I'm going with the Chiefs 28-25. But this game could really go anywhere. This game could go anywhere. The Lions. But here's the thing: if Kansas City wants to win this game, they're gonna have to play 100% because the Lions, they're coming for them, man. They are coming for them. They're gonna be like an army rolling into Kansas. They're gonna be like a fully rich army. I'm like Kansas City. If you guys let your title defense with a loss over the Lions, it is a little bit concerning. But the reason why I'm picking the Chiefs is because I know I think they're more clutcher, but. At the end of the day, I'm going with the Lions 28. I'm going with the right here. So I'm going with the Chiefs 28-25. But this is definitely a trap game for the Chiefs though. All right, next up we have San Francisco at Pittsburgh. Okay. Once again, if you talked to me recently, you guys know I picked the 49ers. You guys know I picked the 49ers to win. If you guys talked to me recently. But when I really thought about this game, and I really thought about who's at home, I forgot how good Pittsburgh was at home this season. So, like I said, I'm keeping the same scenario. Both defenses are better than both offenses. But I think Pittsburgh at home is really going to help them out here. I am going to switch my pick, and I'm going to take Pittsburgh to win this one. 21-18. I had the 49ers since day one, but now since today I just changed it. Pittsburgh at home, I think they can get this together. Pittsburgh finds a way to win this 21-18. Not really expecting a lot of offense. I'm expecting a lot of defense in this one. All right, next up we have the Titans going into New Orleans. Give me the Saints here 24-20. 24-20. Don't call me biased. Well, I'm not biased anyway. But anyway, I have the Saints winning this game. Saints are at home. I do like their offense. I don't think Tennessee's defense is going to be ready for New Orleans' offense. Now, Tennessee has some talent offensively. Once again, I think both offenses are better than both defenses. But I give Saints a slight edge on the defensive side. against the Titans. So that's why I have them win. All right, next up we have Philadelphia going into New England. I'm sorry, New England, but I think you guys are kind of gonna get whipped here. I'm gonna take the Eagles 32-17. I don't know. I know teams that go into New England, they have a tough time scoring, but with just Philadelphia's roster and just Philadelphia's effort, it's hard not to pick Philadelphia here, man. It's really hard. I think the Eagles are gonna kick their ass. I'm sorry, New England, but I think that's just what it is. All right, next up we have is Arizona going into Washington. Well, I like calling Washington, but it should be Washington, but whatever. Anyway, I'll take the Commanders. I think we can trust and beat the Cardinals. I mean, this Commanders probably easiest game of the season. They can easily go in there, protect home court, beat Washington. It's not that big of a deal. Come on, Washington. You better not lose Arizona. I mean, we can trust them, right? Washington, if you lose this game, whoever picked, especially me, whoever picked you, don't just Washington. Just don't make everybody look like an ass, okay? All right, next up we have the Panthers going into the Falcons, and this is another hard pick, another one that I kept picking in between two. But I'm picking Atlanta, and the only reason is because they're at home. Well, recently I think both of these two rosters are like equally matched. Like I do think both teams have a really good shot at winning, and I think both rosters are almost equal. But I'm just gonna give it to the Niners, but because I'm just gonna give it to the Falcons because they're home. But I'm expecting to change sides here once they go to Carolina. All right, next up we have Tampa Bay at the Vikings. Vikings are not losing this game at the bank. That's not happening. It's just not happening. I know. I got 34-20, and I'll explain why. Vikings, I think Tampa Bay's defense is really going to struggle against the Vikings offense, so I do have the Vikings scoring a lot of points this week. Now the Buccaneers, the Vikings defense is not the best. They're not the best. They're not the most efficient. So I think Tampa Bay is gonna put the ball in drive. They're gonna score points a little bit, but it's just not gonna be as enough as the Vikings. So I got the Vikings 34-20 here for that reason. All right, next up we have Green Bay at Chicago. I know a lot of people actually pick Green Bay to win this game, but in my opinion, I'm picking Chicago to win this game because they're at home, and I think they have the better roster than Green Bay. But anyway, I can see another change once they go to Green Bay. But me, a good rivalry game without Aaron Rodgers, I am kind of clueless in that team right now how that team's going to perform. So I got the Bears 20-16. Should be a close game, but at the end of the day, I'm going with Chicago. All right, next up we got my Los Angeles Rams going into Seattle to face the Seahawks. Unfortunately, Rams fans, I'm sorry, but we are losing. We're not going into Seattle and we're not going into Seattle and beating the Seahawks. That's just not happening. I mean, I'll be surprised if the Rams win this game. I'll be shocked. But unfortunately, the Seahawks are going to win this game 28-14. All right, and then the last game of the week, we got Dallas going into the Giants. A lot of people picking Dallas. I know. But this is my upset of the week. You know that, right? This is an upset alert. This is a trap game for Dallas. And like I said, this is my upset of the week. I am actually going to pick the Giants to win this game. I'm picking the Giants to win this one, 27-21. 27-21. I'm actually going to take the Giants. Yeah, that's my pick. 21. I was thinking 28-21, but I'm going to go with 27-21. Just feels like a game that Dallas is going to fall right in the trap in, and they're not going to be ready for it in time. So I got the Giants winning 27-21. All right, and that is my Week 1 NFL predictions. Let me guys know in the chat what you guys agree or what you don't disagree with. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Hope you guys will enjoy watching Thursday Night Football, especially with the Lions and Chiefs going at it. That should be good. Like, I can see the Lions winning that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is BB here, signing off from MoneyLoadNation.com. Peace out. We'll see you guys in week 2. Well, actually, no. I'm not going to end the video right here. Also, I'm going to do this for now. Every Tuesday, I'm going to stream, and we're going to talk about each game. So we're going to, once again, we're going to start on Thursday Night Football, and we're going to go throughout the rest of the Sunday schedule, and then we'll end with Monday Night Football, and I'll probably play Madden, so that way I can get so I can get so I can get this game at the top of my brain. So yeah, so every Tuesday, make sure you guys hop on to a Madden stream. We are going to talk about these games, and we are going to and yeah. So now this is Baby here, sign off MoneyLoadNation.com. Peace out. We'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.